Hey guys, how are you doing today? My name is Sylvia. I am going to be teaching a beginner level 2 salsa on 1 class today. How many of you guys have done salsa before? A little bit. Okay. All right, we're going to try to teach you guys a nice little pattern that you're going to be able to do at social dancing. We're going to start with a little warm-up to warm up our entire body. Just follow what I'm doing, and then after that, we're going to do a footwork warm-up. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 5. Basic step. All right, so what are we doing during the warm-up? We're doing some basic moves. We're working on timing, making sure that the students know their timing. At the same time, what I'm doing is I'm checking out in the mirror to see how every student is moving. And during that time, I'm picking the person that I'm going to be demonstrating with. So if I see someone that's moving really well, that's going to be the person that I'm going to show with. Side step. Okay. So when you're calling your moves, you're going to make sure that you call your next move on 5, 6, 7. That way, they're ready to do the next move on 1, 2, 3. 1. All right, guys. You can add some styling here. So make sure you're adding a little something for the people that are at a higher level. Just make sure you don't punch anyone in the face if they're right next to you, right? These are called icebreakers, right? So you want to lighten up the mood in the room. Forward. 1. All right, we're going to try a right turn. Here we go. And 1.
I've never done
1.
a right turn before.
All right, well, like I said, just keep trying. This is just a warm-up, so just keep trying to do whatever you can, and then we can talk about it. We're going to do a cumbia step. Here we go. 1, 5, 1. You're doing great, guys. Good job. 5, 1, 5. For this, I want you to try to shake your shoulders. 5, 1, 5. Shake the shoulders. Come on. 5, 1. Basic step. And 1. 3 right turns. Here we go. 2, 1. Here we go. Side step. And styling for the ladies. And styling for the guys. 1. Shoulders. Here we go. Good job, guys. So when you're picking the song for your warm-up, just make sure it's the right tempo for the level of the class. And 1. Cumbia step. Step back. 1. 1. Good job, guys. 1, 5. Before we move over to partnering, are there any questions on the footwork?
Can we go over the right turn again?
Of course. Okay, no problem. All questions are good questions, so don't be afraid to ask a question. So for the right turn, we're stepping forward on 1. And now let's remember this we're doing on men's timing. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about men's timing and ladies' timing. We're stepping forward on 1 on the left, transferring our weight on our left, pivoting on the left, then transferring our weight on the right and complete the turn to face the mirror. After that, we have to finish our 8 count and step back on our right. 5, 6, 7. Let's try it again, a little faster. Going forward. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. While you're breaking down things, make sure you give them tips. So you guys have to remember that it's always important to keep your arms up here. So as salsa dancers or any dancers, we don't want to hang our arms here, right? So you always want to keep your arms here, shoulders down, head up. All right, let's try this right turn again. Going forward. 1, 2, good job. And 5, 6, 7. For the followers' timing, we're going to step. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does it help? Good. Okay. For the followers' timing, we're going to step back on our right on 1. And 1, 2, 3. And now we're doing the turn on 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. It usually helps me when I do it a little faster as opposed to doing it slow. So I think when we start running it, it's going to start making more sense. Here we go again on ladies timing. And 1, 2, 3, forward, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm glad you guys are watching what the ladies are doing because it's very important for the leads to know the ladies' part. The more you know about what she's doing, the better lead you are, right? So with this, you understand that she's going to be turning on 5, 6, 7. So I go 1, 2, up, giving her the signal, 6, 7. And again, 2, up, 5, 6, 7. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Good? You got it? Okay, perfect. All right, next we're gonna go into breaking down the pattern that we have prepared. And when I say prepared, it is super important that you guys are very, very well prepared. Because if you're not, they are going to know that you're not prepared. So you have to also be ready to answer questions. Okay, guys, so the pattern for today, let's partner up. So just grab a partner. All right. What's your name?
Gary.
Gary?
I'm Lucia.
Lucia, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Mario.
Mario, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Whitney.
Whitney, nice to meet you. All right, try to be personal with your students. You want to create the impression that you're making an effort to know their names. They feel special, they feel like you care, and you should pay attention to every one of them. All right, so today we're gonna learn something called a crossbody lead because it's so important in salsa dancing. Lucia, I'm gonna borrow you for a second. And Gary, you can try to dance with an imaginary partner. And we're going to, good, okay. And we're going to rotate. So when I say rotate, what we're gonna do is the followers are going to rotate clockwise. Okay? We're gonna go over that exercise. When I say rotate, you will just switch partners since we only have 2 couples. Okay, so for cross-body lead, can I have you guys watch for just a second? Just watch, okay. What it means is that I'm gonna step away, out of her way so that she can go forward. What's important here is to do my 3 steps, 2, 3. She has a clear way to go, and then I'm gonna walk her across 5, 6, 7. Step this way a little bit. Here we go, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so knowing both parts is essential because I need to be able to explain the leads part and the followers part if they have questions. Most of the time, followers end up figuring it out. So just like Lucia is doing, you guys are gonna follow her footwork. All right, once more, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right, partner up, let me see it. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, so one more time, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, ladies, so I see both of you are not stepping forward. Let me break down the followers part. What we're gonna do is we're gonna step 1, 2, and then instead of stepping together, you're gonna step forward. So you go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's try this together. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, forward, and 5, 6. Very good. What's important for the leads is that you want to show the follower where they're going. So if I'm leading, I go 1, 2, lead her across, and then show the way, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm going to be on the followers end. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is your combination for today. We're gonna do a cross-body lead, right turn, and a broken left turn. Because you should have done this so far. If not, I'll give you guys something to work on if you're struggling, but this is the combination for this level class. Here we go, basic step, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, cross body, 1, 2, 3, basic step, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, broken left, 2, toss, 5, 6, 7, 1 into another crossbar lead, 5, 6, 7. Got that? Just kidding, of course. Always make sure you're breaking things down very, very slowly, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to intimidate your students. You don't want them walking out of your class feeling like they didn't learn anything, feeling like they were that one person that everybody was staring at and they didn't know what they're doing. All right, so let's go over that one more time. 5, 6, 7, basic step. We're gonna put a basic step in between all the moves. 6, 7, crossbody lead, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right turn. Actually, let's do a basic here. 5, 6, 7, right turn, 3, 5, 6. Very good, Lucia. 1, 2, 3, 5, and broken left. And 1, 2, toss the hand, high 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think the hardest move is that broken left into a crossbody lead. So what you want to do for that is on 3, let's partner up. Let's rotate first. So Whitney, go to Gary. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to toss the hand on 3 to the side. So we go 1, 2, toss. From here, we're going to bring her right arm to my left hand. High 5. 5, 6, turn. Now, as she's turning, as soon as I see her back, I'm going to put my right hand on her back, right around the area where the bra is. Don't put it anywhere lower or anywhere, I don't know where, because she's not going to like it. All right? I've had that happen. So from here, as soon as I see her back, I'm putting my hand on her back, and I'm going to grab this left hand and put it over my head. And 1, 2, 3, and walk across. 6, excellent job. High 5. Go back to Mario. All right, let me see you guys do it. Ready? I'm going to call the moves so you don't have to memorize. So remember, when you're calling your moves, you have to call the next move on 5, 6, 7. That way, they'll be ready to jump into the next move on 1, 2, 3. That's something that you guys need to practice, literally practice calling the moves, because with training teachers, I've noticed that that's one of the difficult things is for them to be able to remember what's the next move. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, I have some enthusiastic students here. That's so awesome. All right, let's go. 5, 6, basic step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, cross body. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, right turn, and 1, 2, up. 5, 6, 7, basic step. 2, 3. Okay, ready for that broken left? Here we go. And 1, 2, toss. Meet the hand. 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Whitney, good job.
Yeah.
Any questions? I just don't want you to overthink things. Like I can see it on your face that you're thinking really hard. What I want you to do is relax and try to follow. So he's your lead. Just try to follow, because follows sometimes tend to overthink things. And our job as follow is to relax and just follow. Because a lot of times follows tend to anticipate what is the next move. So relax and follow. 5, 6, 7, basic step, cross body lead. 1, 2, 3, 5, basic step. 1, 2, 3, right turn for the lady. 1, 2, up. 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3, broken left. And 1, 2, toss. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Good. All right, that's it. We're going to try it with music. Let's go ahead and switch. Lucia go to Gary, and Whitney goes to Mario. All right, we're going to try this with music. Now, what I want to see from you guys, teachers, future teachers, make sure you're testing your students. So you're going to count for them, but you also want to see if they hear the music. So the exercise that we're going to do now is I'm going to have them start on their own. All right? So we're going to play the music, and we're going to see how the leads are feeling the music and if they can dance on time. All right, ready? Okay, guys, I want you to start on your own. All right, just whenever you want. Go ahead. One, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1. All right, good. Let me see the pattern now. All right, so that's very important. While they're practicing, you want to make sure that you're going to each one of them and paying individual attention. So that way, you're really making sure that number 1, they're learning, and number 2, they're well taken care of. 1, 5. 1, 5. Good job. 5. 1. All right. So for that broken left, 1, 5. 1, 2, 3. Meet the hand. 1, 5. 1, 2. Toss. 5. 1, 5. 1. Try it again. Rotate. Rotate. All right. High 5. Good job. Remember, if you have different level students, try to give the people that are at lower levels something simpler to work on, and the people that are doing really great, you want to try to challenge them a little bit. All right, let me see it, guys. Good job. 1, 5. All right, so Whitney, if you're struggling with that, so for you as a lead, you always want to understand what level your follow is. Mm-hmm. So if she's struggling with that on the social dance floor,
I just walk away?
you don't walk away.
Oh, good.
But
I didn't want to leave.
if you're a good lead, you will go down to her level. So you don't want to intimidate her, right? So if she's struggling with the turns, then you can just stick to basic step and crossbody lead. Does that make sense? And that's absolutely perfect for this class. At least you got this out of this class. Yeah?
Sounds good.
Keep practicing.
Don't hurt me, Gary.
Let me see you guys. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. All right, so I want to give you a little challenge, okay? So you guys are doing really well. So I want to give you something a little extra. 5, 6, 7. 1. So I want you to remove the basics. So no basics. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. Now also, if you know some other moves, you can practice them while we're doing with music. 1, 5. 1, 5. How are we doing over here?
He brought it down to my level, and I really appreciate that.
Okay, awesome. I'm so glad. Let me see it. All right, good. 1, 5. All right, rotate. All right, make sure you're rotating often enough because everybody wants to try a different partner. So that way people actually get to meet each other. And at the beginning of the class, you can also make sure you tell them to introduce each other. So every time they dance with a new partner, tell them to say, hi, what's your name? People make friends while they're dancing. Very Very good. Good job, Mario. 5, 1, 5. Nice. How are you doing, Whitney? Good job. Yeah, nice. Good job, you guys. All right, so we're gonna wrap up this class. All right, yes. All right, guys, so thank you so much for coming today. Now, do you have any questions before we wrap up the class? Yes, Whitney.
I feel like this wasn't really my level. What should I do?
All right, so you're actually very brave to say that. This is beginner level 2. I would say try with beginner level 1 and see how that feels. And the other thing I would suggest is talk to the instructor. So you're doing the right thing. You came to me and you told me. But when you do the beginner level 1 classes, definitely talk to the instructor and say, hey, how do you think I'm doing? Even though they are supposed to walk around and ask you, sometimes there's 20 people in the class, so they can't do that. Anybody else?
Thank you for class. I thought I was a really good dancer, and then this is different, so I'm going to be going with Whitney to absolute beginner.
Lucia, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate that you came for the class today. So next series of classes starts next week, so make sure you guys sign up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Of course, if you're working towards building your own studio, there's so many things that go into class. Like I said in previous videos, you need to make sure that you're building this absolutely perfect product. If you don't have the product, your students are not gonna come back. So work on everything that we mentioned in this video, and I guarantee you that your classes are gonna be awesome and people are gonna come back again and again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you took something out of it. Even if you're not planning on teaching, give it a thought. Maybe you've danced socially enough and you've performed, and maybe that's the next thing you want to do. That's how I started. I needed that next challenge. I needed that next step, and I got into teaching. And what I realized very quickly was that being a social dancer does not make you a good teacher. So you need to work so hard to be prepared. What I just did, it may look really easy, but I guarantee you, if you walk into a class of 20-something people, and you have to do this and you've never done this before, I guarantee you, you're gonna be challenged. So learn from this video, take notes, practice. Practice with your friends first and then go into an actual classroom. Thank you so much. These series of videos were teaching you how to teach and hopefully open your own dance studio. Hit me up with some questions, subscribe to the channel, and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. We'll see you guys next time.
Okay guys, the class is over.